Is the Speedmaster, guys. Such a classic beauty. Ah, sweet note, man. Compared to the bobber, the foot pegs are much farther and higher, and the handlebar is much more left back instead of here. Ooh, it feels like I am sitting in a lawn chair, guys. So freaking relaxing, especially compared to mine where I am literally ducking, and the brakes have a punch. Compared to the bobber, the brakes definitely feel better. The obvious reason for that is they have dual disc Brembo brakes now instead of Nissan single caliper brake. Let's see how this is in terms of turning radius. Not so comfortable. I'm so used to foot pegs being at the center. This is new to me, but oh man, this feels good and it is bouncing. So coming to engine specs, this is a 1200cc engine from the bobber, and also the same one as the Truxton, although the tuning on the Truxton is more performance oriented. The one that's sold in India, Truxton R. These are the specs for the Speedmaster, same as bobber, but somehow the major differences I noticed with bobber are this is seated a bit taller, the seat height is much higher. So this is priced at roughly 13.5 lakhs on road here in Hyderabad. That is a bit less than the Truxton. So we have bobber, which is around 11.5 or 12 if I'm not wrong on road, to the Truxton than the bobber. Main reasons for that are it has a bigger tire, better brakes, see, such nice laid in tarmac and an off-road. You get best of both worlds here in Hyderabad. We are taking Hyderabad definitely to the next level, guys. This is how you do it. Come on, give me an open stretch. Whoa. The power on this is good, man. And I love the rumble. That's a stock exhaust, guys. Oh man, on highways this bike will be so much fun. One, it is so comfortable, and two, the power. I am very spoiled with this bike. The comfort is just pure bliss. But then coming to the bad bits, guys. Should I? Let's enjoy the ride a bit more. I'm in peak traffic here, but it's not getting any hotter than my street wind, which is decently good, by the way, so not such a big problem, I guess. And surprisingly, this is very maneuverable in the city. In that regard, the ride's lovely, guys. It is so freaking smooth on bumps. Trust me, the road might seem flat to you, but on some humps it was just butter smooth. Suspension on this is really good. So if you're looking at bobber versus Speedmaster, there are a lot of similarities, yet it is different. and I think all the bad bits from Bobber have been rectified, namely the brakes, the lack of rear seat, those are taken care here. So the front end feels actually light, which is the best part for me. Like, it is super light, guys. And man, those brakes. Wow. It's not okay. When I talk about brakes, they're not anchor sharp like they are on the Truxton, but they're definitely better than the Bobber. And I am almost 6 feet, guys, and this is comfortable for me. Maybe a bit taller guys than 6 feet would have some issue with the handle and also with the foot pegs, but otherwise this seems like a perfect bike. Okay, coming to some tiny bits. The exhaust notes, lovely. It has 3 riding modes: cruise control, traction control, ABS, ride-by-wire. What else? Lovely design going for it, and more than anything, it has a rear seat. Yes, guys, it has a rear seat. Don't ask me about how useful it is, because the seats this much, yeah, maybe this much. It has 2 riding modes: rain and road. Rain is better for slippery conditions because it will dial down the torque and the power, and besides that, it has cruise control. Can't activate obviously the city. The only issues with this lovely bike are the ground clearance, guys. That's literally 127 or 130 mm if I'm not wrong, and I see that's the only major disadvantage to that, because it's so much better than the Bobber. It has a bigger front tire, dual disc brakes, Brembo brakes, and it has a rear seat. Not sure how useful that is because it's tiny puny, but then it has everything going for it, guys.